You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started. What is going on, gents? It's RPM here, breaking the curfew and the stay-at-home order to report from Mobile Command. Oh, gentlemen, I told you I was going to cover this article. Oh, it's a doozy. Now, before I get into that, a quick update. My Charlie 19 test came back, and it was negative, of course. So now my asshole meter is in the red. Oh, yeah. Well, you need to put on your mask. Hey, I got my Charlie 19 test back, and it came back negative. So, get the fuck out of my face. Oh, yeah. But with that being said, this article was published on the 24th of December. What an ironic day. Quote unquote, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. President-elect Biden disputes Democratic debt cancellation plan. Oh, we know what they're going to be talking about with this one. Oh, the liberal tears are really about to break the dam. President-elect Joe Biden cast doubt on a popular Democratic idea involving executive action that would cancel up to $50,000 in federally held student loan debt for roughly 43 million American borrowers. Keywords: federally held. You're not getting out of that debt, people. Guess what? You're getting bent over yet again. Man, I wish I had a Smack My Bitch Up soundtrack for this one. Oh, first, BLM, they can't even get a call back. And now the students who thought they were going to get their debt erased, wrong. This is too funny. This is too funny. We all saw this. Then you had the GOP that shot down the $2,000 stimulus check. So yeah, everybody in the working class across the board should be extremely pissed. But guess what? We're not. We've been lulled into a sense of comfort and a need to buy overpriced, shiny stuff that keeps us broke. Yes, you peons, live above your means. Anyway, quote unquote, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. Biden told a meeting of news columnists on Wednesday, raising the Democratic argument that the president may have the executive power to forgive up to $50,000 in student debt. Now, they use the word may. May is not a guarantee. Now, if they said the president does have the executive power, then that would have been a more solid argument. However, well, I think that's pretty questionable. I'm unsure of that. I'd be unlikely to do that. I could stop the video right here. Oh, all those tears. Those tears are just washing over me like a wave of elation. Earlier this week, while introducing his nominee for Education Secretary, Miguel Cardona, Biden declared support for $10,000 in student debt across the board, though legislation passed, through legislation passed by Congress. Once again, the federal government and the devil are not going to let you get away when you signed up with them. They're coming to collect their due. It's a balancing act, but I'm optimistic that we can get a hold of the things that I'd like to do done, Biden said on Wednesday. I spent most of my career arguing against the imperial presidency. Oh, how this guy flipped like a gymnast on a floor routine. We've got 3 equal branches of government. I'm confident that there are a number of areas, of such consequence that they go beyond the partisan boundaries. Consumer advocates and several Democrats, including Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren, in addition to Ayanna Pressley and Ilhan Omar, have repeatedly called for Biden to take executive action on student debt cancellation. President Biden can undo this debt, can forgive $50,000 of student debt the first day he becomes president, Schumer said. You don't need Congress. All you need is the flick of a pen. If that was so easy, then why isn't that they tried to get this past Trump? Oh yeah, that's right. Trump is a businessman. And he, like most people, believe that once you make a debt, you should pay it. A new member of the incoming Biden administration's National Economic Council, longtime Warren aide Bharat Ramamurthy, also previously argued in support of the president's authority, to cancel debt. Interesting. People are talking about canceling debt, but yet there's one debt that no one wants to even touch. That's child support. Something that has way higher ramifications than student loan debt. But, I forgot. That's something that affects men. So, yeah, we don't care about that. Keep giving us your money. The basic argument, as detailed by the Legal Services Center of Harvard Law to Senator Warren, is that the education secretary has the power to, quote unquote, cancel existing student loan debt under a distinct statutory authority, the authority to modify existing loans found in 20 U.S.C. 1082A4. Other experts believe that the argument is flawed and would not survive legal challenges. It shouldn't even be taken this far. Why? Because let me back up. When it comes to child support, people love to say to men, no one forced you to get that woman pregnant. No one forced you to have that child. No one forced you to get married. No one forced you to get a divorce. You knew all these things before you went into this arrangement. Now we're going to apply that same logic to no one forced you to go to college. No one forced you to sign up for those student loans. No one forced you to take those student loans. Therefore, no one forced you to have this debt over your head. Pay up. The offices of Senator Schumer and Warren did not respond to inquiries about Biden's latest comments. Some observers responding to Biden's comments noted that that President Trump's executive actions to impose a moratorium on the interest and payments of federally held student loan debt amid the Charlie 19 pandemic were an indication of how executive power can be used to lead legislation. Student debt forgiveness is a popular idea. A new pair of national surveys provided exclusively to Yahoo Finance show that more than half of Americans across the political spectrum support government action to address the student loan debt crisis, which includes $1.55 trillion. Not million, not billion, trillion in federally held student debt as of Q3 2020. And where does the overwhelming majority of that student debt lie? With women, which is why they're constantly trying to push this student loan forgiveness crap. Oh no, ladies. Oh no. You made a deal with the government and the devil, so guess what? They're both coming to collect. Pay your debt. So, do they honestly think that the federal government is going to just simply eat all of these costs? So basically you're saying that college should be free. Oh no. Oh no. All the people who have paid their student loans off, you know they're going to be pissed. They're going to be pissed, and they're going to have every right to be. But here we are, gentlemen. Here we are. This is going to be a very bumpy and fun ride going into 2021. So keep your head on the swivel. Be on the lookout, because oh yeah, when this doesn't get passed, when the evictions start, you know what's going to happen. Oh, we need men now. Remember, have that long memory, gentlemen. Have that long memory. All of these women who would piss on you to put you out if you were on fire, all of a sudden, they need help. Remember, no, I wasn't good enough for you then. So now that you're quote unquote crawling back to me, you're not good enough for me now. And for all of those college chicks, college age females who might decide they want to, barter some, action for a little bit of cash, that's the only way I'll entertain you. If you're a post-wall woman, if you've already hit that wall or you're above a certain age, guess what? I got nothing for you. Suffer. It is what it is. Well, read the article. Let me know what you guys think. And ladies, the power is still metaphorically out. Feminism and this cockamamie plan to get rid of student loan debt that you signed up for is going to go out right along with it, because the government always gets its money by hook or by crook. That's all I got to say for this one. RPM, I am